Saturday morning and I have nothing to do for a couple of hours, so I'm going to go win myself a park run, or at least win in the category of runner with a dog. Do I have a dog? Oh yes, but is he fast? That guy has a greyhound, so the plan is to win the human dog combo. What is in the way of us winning? I've got a slight Achilles tendonitis. I have a 10k run tomorrow and I've got a Spartan Beast run in a week's time, so I need to be slightly careful of pushing that too hard and causing myself problems. There's my excuses already. Nixon's issues are that he's never run a race before. Shh. And he hates other dogs. He hates other dogs. He'd like to kill other dogs if he was ever given the chance. So those are problems, I guess. Tactically at a park run, we don't tactically know how to approach today. Now, when I run park run on my own, I'm about a 20-minute 5k time, so there are plenty of people beat me, but there are more people behind me than in front. So I start close to the front and just try and keep the fast guys and girls vaguely in sight. That's my tactical plan on my own. We aren't going to run anywhere close to that sort of speed today. The combination of him, he's not that fast, my Achilles, that isn't going to happen. And we don't need to be that fast. There was a greyhound just gone past, and now you probably can't see that. So I just arrived with a husky. We're in trouble, dog. Tactics. If we start up the front of the dogs, then the problem's going to be that if we aren't as good as we think we are, which is highly likely, all those dogs are going to come past us as we're running and overtake us, and he won't like that. That would just be demoralizing and horrible, and we'll get in everyone's way, and that would just be stupid. If we start at the back, then they all get a jump on us, but at least we can chase them down and pick them off, and that's one plan. We theoretically could start in the middle of the pack, but that's just theoretical. If we put Nixon in the middle of a pack of dogs, actually we probably would win that race, but only because Nixon would be the only dog left standing to start the race. Okay, plenty early, so we're going to go have a little warm up first and just get Nixon used to the park run feel. Are you ready? He's ready. So an unforeseen issue is that the only thing Nixon likes more than fighting other dogs is playing in the river, and this park run takes place a beautiful setting alongside the river. So Nixon is already exhausting himself physically and mentally trying to get to the river before we've even started. So we've just met another couple of dogs that are also warming up. The bad news is that Nixon did indeed try to attack them. Nixon, bad dog. The good news is they were pretty slow, so we think we can take them later on. Hey. Just familiarising Nixon with the lap process here. Back in the car, crowds are gathering at the start. We had seen plenty of fast looking dogs with slow looking runners, and we'd seen plenty of slow looking dogs with fast looking runners, both of which are good combinations for us. We're now starting to see a reasonable number of fast looking runners with fast looking dogs, so we're getting nervous now. Nixon, you nervous? He's not saying as much, but he's panting pretty nervously. We might have bitten off more than we can chew. He's notorious for that anyway. A couple of months probably since my last park run. Just had too many things in the way. Obstacle course races on the same weekend, so I didn't want to tire myself out for those. And then I was going to do one last week. What was I doing last week? Last weekend I was going to do a park run, but my kids, my two younger kids, both had birthdays and they wanted a party last weekend instead. So actually, useful parenting tip number 43 from my list of 100 parenting tips in my unwritten as yet book on parenting tips. When your kids want a party, really lots of kids coming to my house and causing a mess, and the cost and the inconvenience and the hassle and the jelly everywhere and ice cream and organising games. But here's the thing, kids they're not kids forever. You get one shot at making them smile, making them happy. So it's just something to bear in mind. It's something to bear in mind when they say, "Dad, I want a party. I want all my friends over." Give it some thought and do what I did, which is say no. We're going quad biking. Which was 1,000 times more fun than some dumb party and did not involve handing over my house to screaming, annoying teenagers at any point. So, right, dude, are you ready? Just been running through the concept of negative splits for Nixon, so he doesn't go off too fast. Hey, Nixon. Nixon, sit. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Go.
Why don't you? Yeah.
Good boy. So third place. My Achilles feels like it's about to explode. Nixon got tired, but strong finish. Saw off that little challenge for our last spot on the podium. Sit it. I just need to film the bit before the event where I outline our objective. I need to film that after the event, just in case of events panning out like today did. So Just arrived. Plan today is to come third. Home, dude.